Welcome, everyone, to the Best of Markham podcast, brought to you by me, Igor Klibanov from FitnessSolutionsPlus.ca, your personal trainers for chronic conditions. Here with me today is Dr. David Song from Rehab Hero. So, David, thank you so much for being here. Tell us a bit about yourself.
I'm a chiropractor. I've been a chiropractor since 2018, and I run my own business. It's called Rehab Hero, and it opened up first in 2020 in Markham, and now in 2025 we have four locations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And how'd you get into chiropractic?
So becoming a healthcare worker is something that I was pretty much, I feel like born to do. And I know that sounds cliche, but I knew I was going to get into it ever since I was a child. I experienced a tobogganing accident where I broke my clavicle. And through that recovery process, I realized that this is the field I want to get into. Like I
Right.
was like, I need to be some type of doctor relating to musculoskeletal health.
Right.
Originally, I did think like physiotherapy was my only option,
Yeah.
but then as I grew older, I realized chiropractic is very similar but
Yes.
different,
Yeah.
and I opted to become a chiropractor after kind of getting more educated about it.
Awesome. And
Yeah.
then, so you're not just a chiropractor, you're the owner, the clinic director of four different locations of Rehab Hero.
Mhm.
So what would you decide to not just for work for a clinic, but open up multiple locations?
Yeah, so honestly, I was just thinking about this the other day, and the amount of reach that our clinic has with in terms of number of people that we impact is like way more than I originally anticipated.
Right.
So, and with that, my mission has always been to push the gold standard of healthcare like forwards. Like
Yeah.
it's to kind of give the best quality treatment that we can, programs and stuff like that. And I guess an extension of that is to reach as many people as we can,
Right.
right? So that's been kind of our mission is just to, help as many people as we can with a gold standard or pushing that gold standard line forwards type of treatment. And that's pretty much what drives the expansion.
Yeah, yeah. And full disclosure, so David is actually my chiropractor. I've been to many chiropractors before him. The reason that I like a Rehab Hero personally, and he didn't pay me to say this, is because his methodology is very exercise forward. Not just in terms of like conceptually is what you should do, but like from everything. You walk into the clinic, the first thing you see is not treatment rooms, but exercise equipment. Um, and then with other chiropractors, they manipulated you, they did soft tissue, joint manipulations, etc. And exercise was kind of an afterthought. Here is exercise forward. And yes, you get acupuncture, you get, soft tissue release, etc. But it's very exercise forward. So how'd you come up with that methodology?
Yeah, I think a lot of that came from my own personal life experiences. So like before I became or got into professional college for becoming a chiropractor, I was a personal trainer
Yeah,
and I studied kinesiology in my undergrad. So it's
right.
very like movement focused.
Yeah,
And with that, during those experiences and even my own injuries, I realized the only thing that made me actually feel better was exercise.
yeah,
What I mean is beyond just like the temporary relief you get with treatment.
yeah,
Um, and with that, it kind of developed this kind of philosophy where some component strength and conditioning was needed in the rehab process
right.
and in the recovery process, and it works. And if you look at the research, exercise is the gold standard for
Right.
recovery for a lot of these injuries.
Yeah.
Like when a new treatment comes out, it's compared to exercise.
Yes.
It's not exercise compared to like shockwave. It's
Right.
shockwave compared to exercise
Right.
in terms of effectiveness.
Yeah.
So with that, and knowing like we want to just do what works,
Right.
right? You got to include some element of
Of
exercise
course.
and like really smart programming, really good baseline measurement techniques and stuff like
Yeah.
that to kind of push that line forward of like where you are today.
Yeah, yeah. And of course, you have four clinics, you have over 500,000 people on Instagram
Hmm.
followers, and who knows how many on TikTok. So in terms of marketing, what do you do for marketing? Obviously, social media is a part of it.
Yeah.
Is there a strategy to social media? Is there more to it beyond social media?
Yeah, social media is how we, I guess, kind of started things. Like that's what gave us the initial exposure we needed to actually run a successful
Right.
business. Beyond that, though, I'd say that's become a smaller fraction of what's caused a lot of our
Mhm.
success.
Right.
Word of mouth is always like
Yeah.
the it's key cornerstone for any type of small
Yeah.
business or local business. So, word of mouth referrals is huge. And then other stuff we do is Google marketing, so
Yeah.
like optimizing your business listings, stuff like
Right.
that. We've dabbled in email marketing, but not on the level that you know how
Right.
to do. I'm not there yet with that
Right.
stuff.
Right.
But yeah, I'd say that's mostly what we do now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And with then you obviously you have four locations, two of them are newer. Do you find you have more clients at one location than others, or is it like an even 25% split across all of them?
Currently, obviously the first two clinics that were rooted with more history are
Yeah.
definitely more busier.
Yeah.
So they definitely do have more clinics.
Yeah.
With like the other two catching up. So
Okay.
I can see if in terms of like projections of growth and stuff like that, and like history of how long it took to get to a certain point,
Yeah.
the new clinics are on track with all that stuff.
Okay. Awesome.
So it's really good to see. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say most of our patients are still rooted in the Markham location,
Right.
and
Right.
then like secondarily at the North York location,
Okay.
and
Yeah. Makes sense. Makes
kind of go
sense.
from there. Yeah,
Two North York locations.
two North York locations now.
And
Yeah.
that's right. And between your three big marketing strategies, which is social media, word of mouth, and Google, do they bring in an equal amount of clients, or does one predominate over the others?
Ooh, I'd say if I were to rank it from first to last, it's
Yeah.
actually maybe initially it was social media and then
Yeah.
Google and the word of mouth. I'd say
Yeah.
it's probably like Google,
Yeah.
word of mouth, and then social media.
Oh, okay. Okay. Very
So it's kind
interesting.
of kind of like
Yeah.
switched. Yeah.
Gotcha. And what's your obviously your favorite part of being an entrepreneur is that you get to do things your way and you get to run things the way you like it. Now, in
hmm
terms of obstacles that you've experienced as both a chiropractor and an entrepreneur, what have those been?
Uh, obstacles. There's been a few. The main obstacles are kind of like pushing a new thing forward,
Yeah.
trying to be a little bit innovative with the way we do things, but like also measuring the cost effectiveness of doing something new.
Yes.
And what's that ROI on that? And
Right.
like, okay, is this actually something that we can maintain, or is it something that's just gonna, it's
Yeah.
amazing for the client patient, but is it going to backfire us
Right.
financially?
Yeah.
So a lot of that comes down to like, okay, like if we're buying a new piece of equipment that we need, like what's the return in terms of
Right.
like how much it's going, how many people can help with it, and like
Yes.
versus how much it costs or to maintain stuff
Right.
like that. So the Chiro in me always wants a new shiny toy that
Yes.
like can help people the fastest. And then the entrepreneur in
Yeah.
me puts a brakes and be like, hold on, like,
Yeah.
is this actually feasible?
Yeah. Are we gonna get a lot
Like,
of business if we do
yeah,
this?
and it kind of sucks to have that internal struggle.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
do side on the Chiro side a little bit more because I
Yeah.
like my new toys that help like patients,
Yeah.
and I love seeing the reactions of patients coming in and be like, "Yo, this is new."
Yeah.
Like it's, I'm sure you've experienced it too, but like usually most people when they come to my clinic, like every month they're like, "Oh, that's new. Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
new. But this is
Exactly.
new." I'm like, "Yeah, I just can't help myself sometimes."
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that's the main struggle I deal with on a daily
Oh
basis.
yeah, I remember. I mean, at the Markham location when we got the what was the last thing? You got it was a glute ham raise or something like that, or
Yeah,
back
yeah,
extension reverse hyper.
yeah, yeah. Reverse hyper. Yeah,
Yeah, I was excited. You were excited. Everyone was excited. It was a
yeah,
cool thing to see in there. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, I totally get it. Especially that from an entrepreneur's perspective, I always have the same metric of it. Like if I spend this much, what's the worst that could happen? I just lose that money. But am I okay with losing that? And what's the
hmm
best thing that could happen, or what's a realistic thing that could happen? So
hmm
I always have these three things in mind, and then I'm like, okay, pull the trigger, don't pull the trigger.
hmm
And if I see enough, no, the downside is capped at zero, like I lose everything. And if it's not that
yeah,
much, then not a big deal. But the upside, if it's a disproportionate upside, I'm like, oh, let's give it a shot. Maybe nothing
yeah,
happens, maybe something happens.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And so obviously this occupies a lot of your time. And besides work, chiropractic, etc., what do you like to do in your free time?
Ooh, I'm very protective of maintaining one or two like game nights with my friends.
Nice.
So we play card games, board games, or whatever,
Yeah,
and I find it really helps with my own personal burnout.
yeah.
It's literally like a refresh button, like
Right, right.
and I think it's been good for me because it kind of addresses burnout before I feel burnt out.
Yeah.
So because it's like almost like a doing like
Preventative
a yeah
measure.
preventive like
Yeah,
measure maintenance
yeah,
for the soul, if you will.
yeah, yeah,
So that's something that I've been diving more into this year, I'd say.
yeah.
Which is interesting because like I've owned the business for 5 years and it took me 4 years before I was like, I should probably start doing something for myself again.
Yeah, yeah. It was kind
Yeah.
of me like before I met my wife, it was all like go, 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 business, business, business.
Yeah.
9 o'clock in the evening, business. 10 o'clock in the evening, business. Saturday,
Yeah.
Sunday, my birthday, any holiday, New
Business.
Year's, business.
Yeah.
Then I started to travel. Then I started to also now we play tennis 2 or 3 times a week. So
Amazing.
yeah, kind of recharges.
Yeah.
And obviously, since this is a Best of Markham podcast, what's your favorite business in Markham besides your own?
Ooh, okay, there's two.
Okay,
Can I name
go
two?
for it.
Okay.
Yes.
So one of my favorite restaurants in Markham is called Brown's Donkatsu.
I know
It,
Brown Donkatsu. Yeah,
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 it's
yeah.
a first Markham place,
By
and
Greg Kim.
yes,
Yes.
it's such good Donkatsu. Like
Yes, yes,
honestly,
yes.
I'm Korean. Donkatsu is I guess Japanese Korean.
I'm not Korean, but it's
Yeah,
amazing
it's
food.
amazing food, and
So that,
it meets my standards.
yes,
Portions are huge.
yes,
I always have to take it home because
yeah,
I
it's
eat a
too
lot.
much. Yeah,
I mean, it's too much, but I'm like, this is like paying for two meals, but it costs the same as
yeah,
one meal.
exactly.
Um, but like the meat's very tender, perfectly
Yes.
fried. It's light. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Was it you that told me that Greg flew in a special chef from Korea
Yeah.
to experiment with different recipes to make the best possible tonkatsu?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so
and
he
then
did
yeah,
it.
so he told me how much he spent. I don't know if I should say that line.
Go for it. Yeah.
No,
I mean, if
no,
it's confidential,
I'll
yeah, if
hold
it's
it confidential,
confidential,
but
yeah.
like it was a lot of money. I'm like
Okay, okay.
definitely worth it. As
Yeah,
one of those like good ROI things, you know what I mean?
absolutely.
So, and I think his business is doing well too. He's expanding.
Yeah.
The other one's going to be in the same plaza, Go Place, because I'm a
Yeah.
spa guy. I love the
Oh,
spa.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that's just one that's like really local, that's cost effective,
Yes.
and like if you're into that kind of scene,
Yeah.
it has a lot of amenities and stuff
Oh,
like that.
yeah. I went there thinking 2021, and it's you look at it from the outside, you don't think much of it. You step inside, it's like, whoa.
Yeah,
It's like opulence.
it's bougie inside,
Yeah,
yeah. And
yeah.
from the outside, it looks like a regular building, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like you wouldn't like with the giant buildings, like
Yeah.
it's a renovated movie
Yeah,
theater,
exactly.
so it has the same size of a
Yeah.
movie theater,
It's
and
huge.
it's
And
huge.
yeah,
Yeah,
even the washrooms, the change rooms, those are just magnificent. Like the
yeah,
amount of attention and money and detail they spent on it is just incredible.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, great choices.
Thank you.
And last question is, what are your content details? How can viewers and listeners reach you?
Yeah, so you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, which we don't update as much, but Instagram mostly. It's
Yeah,
Rehab Hero. And then you can also find us on YouTube. So we have about 20,000 subscribers on YouTube as
very
well.
nice.
So if you like the longer form content, we are going to push a little bit more of that soon.
Yeah,
And it's the same thing, Rehab Hero.
awesome.
Yeah,
And all those will be in the show notes as well. David, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it.
no problem. Thank you for
My,
having me.
my pleasure.